Hello, hello, hello. What is going on? It is your girl Aqua May, and I'm here for you, my collective. We are going to get into the energy for the collective. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're returning, hello, and thank you for being here with me once again. I do appreciate you. All right, but we're gonna tap into these energies. I do have a message, I guess you want to say. I always say that like as if I don't know what it is. It's a message for the collective. And yeah, but we're going to call on our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, our guides. Okay, our higher selves in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So, the message that I got for the collective was get prepared. Like, you need to have already been prepared or preparing yourself. Because I feel like there is something where there's going to be changes that you may feel left behind, right? You don't want to be feeling the one feeling left behind, all right? You don't want to be the one without the information or without the resources or just ill prepared for something, right? We can't prepare for everything, but there is this energy of getting your things in order, getting yourself situated, getting yourself right, clearing out old things as well to find and prioritize. All right. So this energy around that with a lot of changes that are happening for the collective. So get prepared. All right. This is a time for us to get prepared. Be ready so that when the moment arrives or when something happens, we're not, again, feeling like we're dragging or we're left behind or left out, ill prepared. All right. So let's get a message. Let's start off. Let's see what else comes out for the collective. Um, what are you preparing for, though? I guess it'll be different for everybody, but it's just like get prepared. All right. What's going on with the collective? What do we need to know at this time? What is the energy surrounding the collective? Let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. The vision and the hearth. Okay. So the vision. The hearth is your center point. The vision is very focused energy here with Neptune. This is definitely giving me that creative energy, right? Making up new things, finding new ways to do something, like a healing process, maybe even. You need maybe check your eyes, or you need to get a better vision on something, right? The plan. What is the plan here? To execute something. If you want to execute, you have to have a plan, right? You have to follow up with the steps. You have to take action, right? So there's something here about like you having some sort of vision. You can clearly see it, but it's about getting there. It's about, taking some sort of action. And you're also um, revisioning something as well. It's a revision of maybe a plan that you had or how you see your life or, where you see yourself at. But this is definitely in the community card is at the bottom, the 11th house. So your community, where you reside at, where you spend time at, where you work at, right? Where you educate yourself at. There is some sort of it could be like some sort of celebration as well coming about that you're gonna have, where there's gonna be like a feast of some sort, right? Okay. Well, let's see my collective. What do we have? No, I don't want these. I want these cards. All right, let's get some energy. The hearth. I love these cards. The astrology cards. They're just like very straight to the point. I wish I had my book right now because I kind of want to read the hearth. I don't know where it's at though. Ah, it's right here. Because the hearth I know is like your center point, but I just want to be clear, Why not? Clarity is what we need, especially with this Neptune vision, which is Pisces energy, which is your third eye, your two eyes that you see with, right? But the Vesta, it says, calls you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully, and give again another day. So that community energy at the bottom, right? So it's like you give into your community, but you're also feeding yourself, right? This is definitely giving me like that Aquarius energy with that 11th house. Uh, Aquarian energy. Look at the star card. She's pouring two different buckets of water, one into a bigger pool and one off to the side. So it's like always having enough for yourself, but always also being able to provide and give. Okay, but not too much. So it's you taking away from yourself. Taking away from yourself. Okay. It says evaluate yourself and your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and the suffering, your joy and suffering matter as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. So do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. So yeah, you gotta keep. This is like having a fine balancing act as well with what you got going on, because I feel like you have a particular vision, but there's a lot happening around you as well that you also need to focus on. So this is creating a healthy foundation, a healthy pot to eat from for yourself and for others, right? You're being called up to help people, but you cannot do that without helping yourself, okay? Hello, hello. Thank you for being here with me. So we taking care of a lot. There's a lot going to be happening. Like I said, that energy of being prepared, having a prepared meal, right? Having something in the making already. So it's like at the right time, right? Because sometimes we may need something, but we haven't done what we needed to get there. So it's like you haven't actually done any of the process. Something about the process here. There's a process change too. All right, let me get some more energy. Let's get some more energy here because change is upon us. You got boundaries and you got the home, okay? What are you bringing into your home? What are you settling for, I'm hearing? Are you settling for things that don't do you any justice in some sort of way? Again, this is the energy of having boundaries, of not taking on too much that's not yours. You can help, you can do something, right? You can extend yourself as much as you can, but there is a boundary where you're not giving up too much of yourself. All right, so be prepared. People are going to need your assistance, but because I feel like the times that we're in, people don't really know where to turn, what to kind of do. So they're doing maybe the unthinkable, or they're doing things that are, maybe they just never seen themselves doing, or asking for help, all right, and being in situations that they've never found themselves in before. Okay, so there is a this boundary with the home of what you let in, how much you give out, sorting through things, right? You can't just give everything into one direction or area, or to one person, right? And you can't be selfish either. The thinking man. Let's see, what else is this? All right, let me get one more. That was too many cards. The thinking man, again, that energy, that air energy, the mind, like got the door to value. So thinking about ways to prosper, pulling in together resources, seeing the vision of something, right? Again, the energy, he's holding the crystal, looking into the crystal. It's like seeing, gaining clarity here on how to open up some sort of pathway to make there be some type of overflow. I'm seeing flooding. A lot of eyes on something. There may be a type of energy too where somebody is kind of put in a position where they're in the forefront, right? And it may be a lot where it's like the boundaries are being crossed because it's like a lot of access to you or something like that, or I don't know, your door is open, but it's like people are calling after you, people are wanting you, people are trying to help you, people are asking for help. It's like that type of energy. It's I'm also seeing here, like if, I don't know, you don't have to have a shop, but I'm seeing somebody who has like a store or a shop, and it's like they having to have strict times to be open and closed, right? So you also may be getting a lot of psychic hits right now, and it may be coming at times where you're trying to focus on one thing, and it's like you're getting this energy flow towards you, right? And I feel like you really need to pay attention to what's happening, but you also need to learn how to work with this new energy that's coming your way, because it can feel very overwhelming. It can feel like it's dragging you out of some sort of boundary, dragging you somewhere that you didn't intend to be or go. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily, because you have this daughter value. So it's like you're looking into the nudge, you're looking into the hunch, you're looking into what this is, you're looking into it, getting more information. Why is this happening? What is going on? How can I fix it? Okay? So, let's see. All right. Let's clarify this energy here with the Neptune, the vision. What is going on with the vision of the collective? I feel like there is something that you did not see coming. That's what I see. Keep seeing that. None of us see it coming. Got the Four of Cups here. I'm hearing the issuance. Like people are being issued things, issuing the grievances or something like that. You have Temperance, you have the Three of Cups, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So again, I feel like there is definitely a excuse me, with this Temperance card, it's just like somebody coming in to offer up something so that people can see something better, do something better, have a better way, have a better feeling about something, right? It's just like I see some sort of relief. I just heard tax relief. I don't know, but it's like there's some sort of burden that's there, and there's some sort of relief being lifted, right? So there's that burden is being lifted here. And this is for a lot of people. This is for a group of people, but it also is like the sharing of the wealth, the sharing of the pot, the sharing of, yeah, time and effort and energy here too. The High Priestess, that surprise energy, that what's happening, what's going on. Everybody is feeling something and nobody really knows exactly kind of what is the right answer, but it's like, again, we're finding relief because we're together. We're all going through this together, so we can manage it together, right? It's better than not having anyone in your corner on your side, because I feel like pulling together is where you get the most amount of abundance, right? Because if I have 3, you got 4, you got 10, it starts to add up, it starts to build up. Somebody's definitely not happy about something though. Somebody's like feeling like something is over and done with, but it's like, no, it's not really, actually. All right, let's see. This is some interesting energy. Yeah, it's like something that's coming to help, something that's coming to change, switch up something here. The High Priestess and the Chariot. A lot of downloads at this time. I'm seeing the change of weather, right? Swift movements, swift adjustments, right? Happy to sad, from full to empty. Things are going very quickly, very fast, but it's also being replaced and replenished just as fast as it's being taken away here. Excuse me. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. What's this boundary in the home? We have the Nine of Wands. What else do we have with this Nine of Wands? That's definitely a boundary. The Ace of Cups. Okay, it's like somebody coming to ask you for what you have, for your benefits, for resources. Somebody is asking you to come. I feel like this is interesting with this Ace of Cups and the 9. Somebody could also be offering you, like they see your struggle and they're offering you that cup of water. They're offering you that cup of love to say, here, I see that you need this, right? I see that you can use this. I see that you can, this information will be useful for you, because it's like you just are doing something, excuse me, you're making it work, but it's like that extra little effort, that extra little, this moisture and something, right? But something is like, it's giving it life again. It's giving it more fuel. Oh, look, I just spoke about the Aquarius. Let's cover her up a little bit. All right, that Aquarius energy is here, pouring that water. 2 things of water being poured. Okay, so like the information, the soothing of something, the, yeah. I didn't even mean to put that there, but I'm going to leave it there because it was supposed to go. Spoke about the Star card. Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles too, though. That's really good energy. This is being like thankful. This is also being very much like just as much as you work, there's always a reward out there. There's always something there to get you through as well. With the boundaries here in the home, like your resources, your reach, or your tribe is not just within like what you consider close to you. It's actually it reaches very far. All right, I'm seeing like a network actually, like a network being built, a web, like yeah, said network like 8 times, but that's what I see. The Six of Wands, I love that. But that Ten of Pentacles, that is beautiful. Now, this is very rich energy. This is very successful energy. This is again, um, getting what you want, right, instead of what you don't want. Being able to be on that high road, right, to obtain what you're getting, and it's like you're doing it with integrity here as well, right? And this is why you're getting some sort of blessing, some sort of offering here. There's something being offered here to a lot of us, and that's why I feel like it's saying be prepared as well, because being given some sort of upgrade energetically, spiritually, or something like that, or some type of offer that is actually bringing you more fruitfulness. It's bringing you exactly what you need. And not the high priestess, the Queen of Wands. That is beautiful. This is feeling very good, right? Feeling very beautiful, feeling very accomplished here, right? Feeling like I can take over and do anything. All right. And I also see something here about the way how you curate something, right? Your vision, your style is actually very unique. It's very transformative for others, right? You bring a sense of magnetism and hope into a situation, right? Well, that energy is being brought into the situation, where it's giving a sense of power, right? It's giving that energy, that boost that you need with that Queen of Wands. I'm hearing also like there could also be, if you had a certain project that you were working on, all right, it may come to a halt and actually move directions. Like the direction may change, the vision may change for something, right? There may be course correction. Yep, course correction. The Knight of Wands taking a new direction, doing something swiftly. That swift movements here. The energies are going to be feeling very subtle, but they're going to also be happening very quickly. Okay, so you may see something today, or you may do something today, right? It's like really take advantage of the energy as it happens. You can't like you can't dilly dally. You can't waste time here. Look at that. You got the King, the Queen, and the Knight of Wands. You cannot dilly dally. You got to jump on it. You got to be on top of it. It may require a lot of energy from you, but again, this is teamwork. This is also everybody, riding along together, doing something together, bringing the vision forth together. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, when they get together, everything is like emboldened. It's multiplied. I'm hearing divine feminine, divine masculine, and divine child. So the Holy Trinity energy is here as well. Okay. Something is being created, birthed into creation. You have the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. A lot of quick talking, a lot of, again, that swiftness of changes of mind, of attitudes, of hearts, of, right? It's like if an opportunity comes to your door, then you got to say yes immediately, right? Or you got to say no immediately. You got to react immediately. This is not like, oh, I got a week to think about it, right? I got time to plan for it. Again, the energy of being prepared, being ready. So when something is ready for you, you got to be ready for it, or it can pass you, right? Or it can start to drift away kind of from that thing that you would just like energetically match to. All right. Not to say you're not going to be energetically matched to it again, or if you don't do it or whatever, like if you feel like you missed the opportunity, yeah, don't second guess it. Don't second guess it. Don't second guess yourself right now, please, collective. Do not second guess yourself. All right, go for it. If you feel like you want to do something that is going to elevate you, or take you down a new path, or you need to get more information on something, do that. Like, really, because this Two of Swords is being like on the fence about something, being a little bit reluctant, right? Or blindly doing something. So you don't want to do that. You want to be prepared when you take the action, when you do something. For example, I'm about to do something different, right? I changed up something, but I'm preparing myself by almost that by looking up information ahead of time. So when I get into the situation, I'm not oblivious. You know what I mean? I kind of already know what's coming. So I say, okay, let me look up these little things so that when people say things to me, I'm already attuned to, okay, this is what this means. I understand how, what's happening here, and I don't feel left out the loop. So that type of energy. You don't always know what's going to happen, but you can still, you can just prepare yourself as best you can. Plain and simple. Let me get one more card with this Fool and Two of Swords. Two more cards. The Empress and the Two of Wands. I love that. This is that change. This is like I'm amped up and ready to go. Right? I feel confident. I feel like I can do whatever I need to. These twos here. All right? You got to just do it. All right? You got to make a choice to say yes or say no. But I don't feel like the no is right now. With this Fool being here, this is a yes, right? This is something you've been waiting for, asking for. So do it. It's going to happen fast. And I feel like whatever it is, whatever you was looking for the outcome is going to also come about fast. Right? So it's like, yes, once you say yes, things start to fall into place immediately. Things start to add up. Things start to, the process just gets moving. Okay? All right. So, what's my other? I don't know. I think I put my deck away. All right. So he says, inner boundary and solar archway. Boundaries is here again. Okay. Inner boundary says self-protection, personal space, emotional containment, mental space, observation, energy, protection, self-preservation, right? In the solar archway, this is very nice energy. It says potential pathway, inner structure, connections, bridging worlds, intense energy, heightened awareness, threshold, courage, required, illuminated potential. Okay, so it's like you're pushing outside of your own boundary on something. All right, you're expanding your boundaries in some way. This solar archway is like you're at the precipice of something new, something grand, right? That's going to expand you, and it's going to call for you to be around individuals or situations that ask for you to give what you need and not too much, right? Really, not being sucked into just anything, but stepping into something very courageous, knowing what you want and getting that, okay? Not just being open, like, okay, well, whatever happens, happens, and then you're being pulled every which way. This is definitely having some sort of confidence as you step through this archway so that you are, moving in the right ways, doing the right things. You're using your discernment. Your eyes are open, right? Because there's a lot that can happen here. So yeah, stay strong. Definitely. It says threadbare self, depletion, worn thin, frayed, vitality, disconnect, stretched, capacity, maintaining form. So this is what you want to avoid here. This energy of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you are being pulled in every which way. But again, giving as much as you need to, giving the right amount, providing for yourself what you need, not giving that part of you away to anybody else or any situation. Okay. Yeah, that's important. So let's see. I'm gonna get some last cards from this deck here. Just a few. This the spirituality. You got 7 and 8. Spirituality and manifestation. Okay. So your mental health, your spiritual health right now is important. You have family, love, endings, release 999, and offerings received, right? So I feel like this is also giving up on something that you kind of just hold near and dear to your heart in a way that it's like it's grown to its capacity, right? So you can actually release it. Like the time invested there is good. The Libra, the balance has been created. You're approved to move forward on something. You're approved to get something um, that you've needed for your family, for your moving. Time invested it. You've already invested the time. You've already done what you need to do. Now we are moving forward here. You have a lot of growth. So decisions. All right. Yeah, we'll have some decisions that you need to make on the spot really quickly, I feel. But just take your time. It says love, give and take. Again, the energy of not giving too much and not taking too much and not providing too much and not, you know, it's like very much balanced, that Libra energy. You have dedication, no judgment zone, and the heart chakra. So somebody here, you have people and energy, the people around you, not everybody, of course, but you definitely have people around you who do not judge you for what you got going on. They're actually happy that you are working to improve yourself, and they're willing to help you. They're there by your side, right? They're rooting you on. They're doing what they can. So take that as well. Accept that. Like, you're not really doing this alone. So it's like you do your part and the other people do their part. Everything works out. Let me get a few more cards here. Let me get a few more. Redemption, Pisces, open pathway, earth signs, and own it. Okay? So the pathway is open. The earth is replenishing and extending for you. It's becoming more fruitful for you. It's becoming more forgiving for you. And that's a good thing. So collective, that's the energy. I hope it resonated for somebody. I had to get that out. Somebody needed the message. Maybe not all of us, but hopefully you got something out of it. And I'll be back for more. So don't you worry. Deuces. Bye.